Hi everyone. I know I'm late. I know it's the 30th of June today, and I usually post this video on the last Sunday of the month, but I have been quite unwell for the last fortnight, and this is why I'm posting the video later than I normally would post it. I had actually made a video and I decided I didn't want to use that one, so I'm recording this video today. But before I start, I just want to say that I don't want it to be a pity post, but I have really been quite unwell for the last fortnight. I started off a couple of weeks ago. I had a bit of earache, and I thought that maybe my ears were, or it's just this year actually, it's just the 1 year, and I thought it was maybe needing syringed, and I was putting drops in, and the drops weren't making a blind bit of difference, and I suffered the pain and suffered the pain and suffered the pain, and well, long story short, I do have a really bad ear infection. I'm now on my second lot of antibiotics. I'm also putting antibiotic drops into this 1 year. So yeah, I've really just not been great the last couple of weeks. It really has just floored me, to be honest. And I'm not really one of these people that likes sitting about or lying about doing nothing. Even though I don't work normally, although I work voluntarily, and I've got chronic fatigue, I don't believe in lying down to it, but I'm not big on pain, and unless it's a tattoo, and the pain has been really quite bad. The pain has been shooting right up the back of my head. Very, very painful indeed. So yeah, that's why this video is late. As I say, I had made the other video, and I did say in that video that I wasn't sure if I was going to do any more of these type of videos, and I'm still not sure if I'm going to be doing these type of videos anymore, because, well, the last one I did, I only got 7 views, so there's no real point in me making these type of videos if nobody's going to watch them. And my channel, hasn't been particularly successful either, which is, it's totally fine. Maybe if I'd stuck to just doing poetry with it, or I don't know. I don't know what the winning formula is with regards to these things, unless I start shopping at Primark and Zara and showing you what I bought. I probably, but it's there's no point in me doing these videos if nobody's going to watch them. End of story. So this basically could be the last one. I'm not sure at the moment. The pain's not too bad today, but my ear is just completely, but to get in there and clear it, they're not going to be able to do that until the infection is gone, and as far as I can gather, the infection is pretty bad. Well, she showed me some of what then, so yeah, it's pretty grim in there. I hope I didn't pick up anything while I was on holiday. I really don't know. But it's they need to get it sorted out, because it's not pleasant. apart from that, even though my ear's been blocked, my brain cells have not been blocked. Thankfully, I haven't been writing quite a lot. I haven't been on my blog for 2 weeks, so I did put up a couple of posts saying that I wasn't going to be doing anything on my blog, so I need to try and get back into that. And that's really it, apart from yeah, I've lost my train of thought now because of the, no, I know what I'm going to say. Yeah, my poetry, it's going fine. It's really going fine. I'm still on Facebook, and we're back to the old routine where we're not getting any interaction on Facebook, which is fine. It's totally fine. I don't write to get likes and comments. You want to put a like on it, fine. If you don't want to put a like on it, fine. I'm not. I couldn't care less. I write because I enjoy writing. End of story. That's the only reason why I write. I had a couple of submissions accepted. One for Spillwords and another one for Harness. So I think that's like about 11 submissions I've had accepted this year. So I'm really quite happy about that. I have been toying with the idea of bringing another book out at some point this year, but I would just really be taking my time doing it. As I say, I'm just really at the toying stage at the moment. I said in the video that I was going to use, which should have been out last Sunday, that I couldn't think of a subject, how I changed it, and I was just talking about subjects that were close to my heart. There are 1,001 subjects I could talk about, but I don't want to start a war, I don't want to start a riot. So what I'm going to do today is I'm actually going to read some poems from the last collection that I brought out, which was last October, I think, or last September. That's what I'm going to do today. I do apologise if you've heard them before. Maybe you haven't heard them before, maybe you've not bought the book. If you've not bought the book, why haven't you bought the book? Because it's on Amazon, no excuse. So that's what I'm going to do today. As I say, the state of the world at the moment, there's 1,001 different subjects I could talk about, but you could, the world's in a sorry state, and you just got to try and get on with it and make the best of it as best you can, and any way you can, basically, whatever brings you pleasure, just do it. So that's what I'm going to do today. So I'm going to stop yapping and I'm going to crack on. Well, I was at the beginning of the week, I was feeling a bit sorry for myself. As I say, I don't do pain unless it's a tattoo. And huge big shout out to, I know you'll be listening and you'll probably give me a row for doing this, Sheila, for the flowers. And it really was very kind of you. So thank you. And my boss at Bernardo's also sent me flowers. So, there are some nice people left in the world. Let's begin. Right, I bookmarked them because I like to be organised. Okay, so the first The first poem is called Dance of Lament, and it's from chapter 1, and chapter 1 is called Portraits of Pain. As the clock strikes midnight, she begins to dance. In a gown made of taffeta and lace, she pirouettes among the stars. The moon lights up her face, a celestial angel full of grace. From midnight till dawn her feet danced to the songs in her heart. Only the moon and the stars know her name. They also see her pain. While she dances, tears cascade from her eyes. But she continues dancing until the sun rises and her tears are spent. Tomorrow she will do it all again, a dance of lament. And the next one is called White Heart, and it's from chapter 2, which is called Behind Closed Doors. She had a white heart, it was as pure as snow, but unlike his it was not barren and cold. Around her head was a halo, a shining circle of light. He did not want her aura or her heart. Instead, he wanted her soul, so he could make her a prisoner in the dark. Day by day he bombarded her with words cruel and unkind, until she was too weak to fight. Engulfed by the flames of his wicked tongue, her heart was now sullied and scarred. No man will ever want her, so he takes a knife to cut her open and places her heart in a jar. And the next one is called The Things We Do for Love, and it's from the chapter The Things We Do for Love. The sacrifices we make for love will often cause us pain, but we make them anyway. We think that love conquers all and that they will change. Only years later do we realize that we lost ourselves along the way. The clock is now ticking. We have less time to waste as we remember the good old days when we were young and so desperate to become adults. If we knew then what we know now, would we have made the same sacrifices for love? And the last one is called Survivors, and it's from the last chapter, which is called Rising Strong. They say that time heals all wounds. I'm not sure if I agree. Of course we can't stop time. It is like the air we breathe. But wounds are complex things, made up of words and emotions. Some are as deep as the ocean, seen only by those who dare to dive below the surface. Few are brave enough. Most only float around in the dirt and the debris before giving up for the lack of gloss. Time may make the pain of the wound less intense, but the point of impact will always remain. Sometimes all it takes is one small trigger and you are drowning again. Time does not heal all wounds. We only learn to live with the pain. We are warriors without swords or shields. They try to destroy us, but we survived and did not yield. So, as I say, as it stands, I'm not really sure if I'm going to be making any more of these type of videos, because I only got 7 views on the last one. So unless I can think of something else to do and another way to try and promote it on here, I really, I'm not very sure what avenue to go down. So I don't know whether to say goodbye or until next time, or I'm really not very sure, but I just wanted to make this today because I know I usually make it last Sunday every month, and I have been really unwell, and well, I'm hoping over the weekend that this starts to show some kind of, other than that, it's up to the hospital, and I really don't want to be going down that avenue, but I'll just have to wait and see. So I hope you're doing better than I am. I hope your ears are in better nick than mine. Bye for now.